It's trying. That's what they show on the radar, on the weather map, and we put it in motion. This is what's right about to us right now. It's not going to last long from the looks of it, but at this point in time, yes, I'm sitting on my front deck. It's the 8th of August. We've had 1/10 of an inch of rain so far in August. And we had 2.7 inches for July. Yeah, we need a drink. So I'm hoping this, you know, you hate the fast and furious thunderstorms, but when you're getting dry, you pretty much will take whatever you get. So, and as you can probably tell looking at the wife's flowers here, the wind is kicking up. So if it's fast and furious, so be it. But we need something. You know, we got to make money so we can all pay more in inflation with that new Inflationary Reduction Act that they just passed. Yeah, what a fucking joke that is. Alright, it's Tuesday morning. We ended up with just shy of a half an inch, about 0.45, and there's a little light mist in the air right now, and it's really cloudy. Radar doesn't show anything, but this must be off of Lake Ontario or something. But I'll take it, let it keep misting, and let it stay cloudy, because it's actually cooler today. It's supposed to be cooler this week. No more 90s. They don't show any 90s for at least 7 days. Which that's a good thing, because I'd rather have it soak in a little here rather than go up to 90 and be sunny and suck it right out of the ground. But so I was gonna go look at some crops, but that'd be awful wet walking through the cornfield right now and through a bean field, so I think I'll pass on that. But so I just wanna, this will probably just be a me bullshitting video, but so I want to thank all the new subscribers, because I don't get it. Okay, for all of you new subscribers, if you go back, our very first video, and there might have been one or two small ones that Barb like ended up putting in front of it or something, I don't remember, but it was where the combine was stuck in our muck property that we used to own down here. I don't know what we owned it for, 12 or 13 years, but I sold it to my cousin last spring. We got the combine stuck down there the day before Thanksgiving 2019. Took us 2 days. It was Thanksgiving Day when we got it out. That video's got like close to 200,000 views now, 190 something. And Barb just made the video so that all the people that helped us get it out, friends, relatives, you know, a lot of gawkers that were there, you know, taking pictures. Everybody loves it when somebody gets stuck. So she made the video, she threw it on YouTube, and, you know, just told everybody, hey, if you want to watch it, you can go watch it on YouTube. It had music to it, but YouTube, of course, you know, got pissed off, copyright, and all that bullshit. So now it's just a video with no music, because she had to go back, take the music off. But we knew nothing about YouTube pretty much at that point. I had watched a few YouTube videos here and there, but so all of a sudden, you know, the video was getting views, likes, people were subscribing. I'm like, what does this mean? Well, that was the birth of our YouTube channel. And it was just under Barb's name, because we didn't even change to the Grumpy Farmer till I don't know when, but so basically starting in 2020 is when we kind of started, you know, doing regular videos. And so those of you that have been with me for quite a while, and now you new people, especially if you've watched the last few videos, know that, you know, I don't give a shit. I don't have sponsors. I'm not monetized. I have nothing against people who are. So therefore, I say what I say. And I don't think YouTube always likes that, because we know how big tech is in this country with censoring, you know, people with conservative views, you know, don't think like they think. I just saw an Instagram post this morning from Andy Horrigan from Farming, Fixing, and Fabricating saying he got a strike from YouTube. Can't post for a week because he went against their child safety whatever because of his son Andrew driving the tractor chisel plowing or something. I mean, it's just, it's like fact checkers. They're so much smarter than the rest of us, I mean, kids on farms, I was driving a tractor when I was tall enough to be able to reach the clutch and the brakes. So, but that's against child safety apparently. Whatever. But all of a sudden in the past week, I've gained like 1,300 subscribers. We're at like 5,300. We've always been gaining subscribers, but really slow, and I always thought, well, whatever. Okay, people don't like it. They don't like it. But all of a sudden now I got all you new subscribers that are like, oh, just found your channel. Oh, this was put in my, whatever it's called, suggestion box or whatever. And so why now? But so anyways, along with all the new subscribers comes a lot of new commenting. And I always kind of prided myself on trying to comment back to everybody, which is getting a little hard if you get 300, 400, 500 comments on a video. So, but it also brings, the libtard idiots that want to comment. And, you know who you are, like you, Ice Hog, you're a complete dipshit. So all of you good subscribers, when you see these people, feel free to, pile on. But, like Ice Hog was, obviously a lefty, hates Trump. Trump crashed the grain market when he became president. It was the worst grain market in history, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and I'm about ready to light one of my little cigars. So if those of you out there that are now subscribed are anti-smoking, well, you can leave too. Really don't care. Like I said, I'm not making money off this. Unless you click on the Grumpy Farmer link and buy a hat or a t-shirt. So that's the only way we're making money on this. And I don't give a shit if you do that, whatever. But, it's people like that that are just so uneducated that, okay, we had record prices towards the end of Trump's presidency when, he kicked China in the nuts and put them in place. Changed the NAFTA agreement with Canada and Mexico to actually be, fair. He put America first. So for you people, and then there's some that have, made comments about, because the last few videos about the Greta bullshit issues I've had with some tractors here, well, that's what you get for buying green, and all this stuff. Do you think John Deere's the only one that has to fucking abide by all the new, regulations, the pollution bullshit? I mean, wake up, okay? It's not like the government's saying, oh, Chevy, you don't have to, but Ford, Toyota, the rest of you do. No. And yes, a lot of the smaller tractors, because somebody said, well, buy the off-brands like the LS and all that. I'm not saying anything against those tractors, but there's a reason why they don't make, tractors above 100 horsepower, a lot of them. Find me a 200 horsepower tractor like that doesn't have to abide by all the pollution bullshit. So at least when you're going to come on here and talk trash to me, do your homework a little, because as you see in our live streams that my neighbor Jimmy and I do my homework. So, but whatever. I mean, hey, you libtards that want to come on and everything, you're helping the algorithm, as they call it, whatever that is, It's a like, it's a comment, whatever. But I don't know. I'm to the point I don't think that the people on that side of the realm are ever gonna wake up. Okay, like I said, it's Tuesday morning, so I'm sure, I don't know when this will be out in the next day or two, but I'm sure that some of you have seen last night how the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago. What fucking country do we live in now? I mean, do you idiots that go along with all this bullshit from the left think that when we get into a communist socialist society like they're trying to push, that you're going to be spared or something? They don't give two shits about you. Oh, you voted for a Democrat. Okay, you're over here. You're over here. Oh, you voted Republican. Get over there. Get over there. And the Republicans, unfortunately, a large majority of them are part of the swamp too. They suck. So, and Trump exposed the swamp. So all of them don't want him back, pretty much, because it rocks the apple cart. You know, they just want to make their good money, be able to retire with their good taxpayer-funded pensions and do whatever they want, like their insider trading, Grandma Nancy, and your piece of shit drunk husband. Of course, you're a drunk too, so when she gets up there to the podium, we're sending it to the Senate now, like we always send things to the Senate. I mean, saw a thing yesterday where Biden got off the chopper there, Marine One, and he couldn't even put his coat on. Jill had to put his coat on for him. Is that really what you people want? You hate Trump that bad? Oh my God, it's mind-numbing to me, the direction that this country's going. Because of you fucking sheep that are just, oh, his mean tweets hurt my feelings. Fuck your feelings in plain English. Oh, I'm sorry. I try to keep that shit for live stream night with Jim, but it's just getting hard not to have it in the regular videos too, because this is the world we live in. So for all of you who are going to want to say, well, I subbed for just the farming and whatnot, we don't want to listen to you bitch. Like one guy said, do you bitch much? Yep, I do. And I wish a fuck of a lot more people in this country would start bitching rather than just sitting on the sideline, twiddling your thumbs, thinking, oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Pretty sure that's what probably a lot of people back in the day in China, Russia, Venezuela, Cuba, and all that thought too, before they got, completely controlled. Why do you think we're in this new inflation reduction bill that they just passed? We've doubled the size of the IRS. Stop and think about that. 87,000 new IRS agents. Oh, they're gonna audit the rich. The rich can afford to hire people to make sure they don't get in trouble on their taxes. Go look at the studies that have been done. The poor people basically in this country get audited 5 times more than the rich people do. That's a fact. That's a study that's been done. That's science. Remember, we're supposed to follow the science. Yeah. So who do you think these new 87,000 IRS people are going to be spending all their time looking at? And that means you, libtards, right along with the rest of us. They're not going to look to see what your political beliefs are before they audit you to find the money to fund all this bullshit that the government's doing. We got to go green. We got to go green. Yeah. We've been hearing that for how many years now? Watch the news again, like I've said in a previous video. Yesterday's record high, I think, was 1944. Okay? So, these 90-degree days, we have them, We have them across this country. Some people get into triple digits. Yes, some people need rain right now. We could use some more. Other people have been getting too much rain lately. Jeffrey Moe, him and I were talking about the One Happy Farmer on YouTube. They've been piss pounded lately. He's got spots where his beans look like shit because they're turning yellow because they're sitting in water. You can't control the weather. And this bullshit about going green to try and control the weather is just that. It's bullshit. Oh, how many times have you seen a picture of a charging station somewheres and 15, 20 feet behind it is a 10 by 10 square, wire fenced in area with a fucking generator, a diesel run generator in it that they use to charge the electric charging station. Stop and think about that. I saw a commercial on TV last night for generic, however they say it, GENERAC there, those generators. You see them on TV. We can hook it up to your propane or natural gas at your house, so when your electricity goes out, you will still have power. Well, wait a minute. Aren't we trying to do away with all of, fossil fuel, coal, propane, natural gas, you know, we're shutting down drilling and all this kind of shit. So how's that work? And when everybody goes electric, and we do have a hurricane, tornado, you know, bad storm that knocks out electricity to tens of thousands of people, how are they going to get around if the power's out for a week, like we've seen many, many times in the past? They can't charge their electric cars. They can't. It'll shut the fucking country down. I'm not saying there should be no solar, there should be no wind, there should be no electric. You be you, I'll be me. We can have both. But the thought of doing away with fossil fuels completely is absolutely, utterly ridiculous. Anybody that thinks it's not, you're an idiot, in plain English. So, and if there's any of you that are here that are idiots, bye-bye. I don't care. I mean, and what just happened to our former president last night, if that doesn't start waking some people up, that one side that's in power can do that to political opponents, is just wow. I mean, how about Hillary and her 33,000 emails that not only were deleted, but were acid washed? Okay, I've been getting emails from, you know, some of you subscribers, and I get emails every day on my phone. When I'm done with them, I delete them into my trash. When the trash starts getting full, so that, you know, like my storage on my phone, then I delete them out of my trash. I don't acid wash my fucking phone. I mean, but that's okay. That's okay. So is all the Hunter Biden bullshit. That's okay. The FBI doesn't have to worry about that. The son of a sitting vice president and now president being as corrupt as he is, not to mention all the crack and whores and all that shit. But that's okay. Let's go after the guy who exposed the swamp. Now the sun's starting to come out. Go back under a cloud. I liked it better that way for the day. Let this rain soak in. But I don't know. So yes, this is a farming channel, but you also get me bitching about shit, because you know what? More people need to start bitching about shit. I keep saying, let's get the Civil War going. Let's throw down and get this over with, because those FBI officers swear to uphold an oath to uphold the Constitution. So are they? It's no different than your state police, your sheriffs, any cops. You know, they take an oath to uphold the Constitution. The bullshit that's going on in New York State right now with Hochul, our governor, concealed carry permits are going to amount to, if I walk off this property, that's it. I can conceal carry on my property. Woohoo! Yeah. So, you know, like I said previously, I think it was in the live stream. Like when the women on The View were bitching about that 22-year-old in Indiana at that mall that shot that guy that came in to, you know, shoot everybody up in the mall. Well, he shouldn't have been there, because that mall was a gun-free zone. So they were okay with the criminal going in there and shooting as many people as he can, apparently, rather than an upstanding citizen using his constitutional right to conceal carry, or to bear arms, period, and shall not be infringed, don't forget. Says it right in the Constitution. Oh, that's just insane, you know. He was the bad guy. The bad guy apparently wasn't. I mean, and doesn't it also say in there something about, you know, we shall keep a well-armed militia so that our government doesn't end up doing the bullshit that it's doing right now to us? For you new people, because I've talked about it in the past on here, I'm on my county legislature, the Cuyahoga County Legislature. We have to swear to the same oath to uphold the Constitution and whatnot. So, but anybody does. Them pieces of shit in Congress and Senate do. But do they? No. And they work for us. But yet, somehow it's gotten reversed where we all of a sudden work for them because people have allowed that. It's insane. We now have more IRS agents than we have Border Patrol. Look what's happening at the border. I mean, we have more IRS agents than we do, well, it might be good, the FBI and the CIA and all that, but the way they're acting. But Trump also laid out that if he ran again, he was going to clean that swamp, all the alphabet soup government agencies. So why do you think they're doing what they're doing to him? I don't know, folks. We need to wake up. Well, no, some people need to wake up, because I got a news flash for you, sheep. They're not going to just separate you out and think that you're great and everybody else sucks, and just go after, people who voted for a Republican. And there's a lot of Republicans it's getting hard to vote for because they suck too. But all right, so there's my rant. But maybe tomorrow or next day or something, I'll go and take a look and see what this, give it 2 or 3 days and see if this rain helped perk things up a little. Beans are obviously still flowering, but filling pods also. And corn is starting to fill the ear, so we'll see what it looks like in a few days. Oh, hey, and if your wife's got an old coat hanger that she doesn't want anymore, it makes a good thing for, like, hanging extension cords, jumper cables, stuff like that. And you're not nailing, nails into your tin in the walls here to hang that shit up. So I thought that was, she said, "You want this?" I said, "Hell yeah, I'll take it." But all right, we'll see you in the next one.